Hundreds of people in Lebanon were wounded Wednesday after handheld radios used by Hezbollah exploded. This comes a day after pagers used by the militant group simultaneously detonated. The use of booby traps are banned under international law, and the head of the UN Human Rights Commission is calling for an independent investigation into the explosions. Let's bring in Charles Faint. He spent 27 years in the U.S. Army, with most of that time in special operations. He's now retired and serves as the managing editor at the Modern War Institute at West Point. Thank you so much for being with us. For those of us who don't know anything, this seems like something out of a movie. Or is this a well-known tactic and it's just being deployed and it's not as fantastical as it seems to simultaneously set off all these devices?
John, I think that's a fascinating question, and the short answer is yes to both. So first of all, this is an incredible undertaking by someone who we all presume was the Israeli government. But tactics like this are not entirely new. This concept of exploding devices, we've seen people's devices go off over the course of modern history. But something this big is largely unprecedented, in my opinion, and quite an interesting set of developments the last couple of days.
And what do you guess, or informed speculation about the logistics involved, the planning, the patience, the restraint required to pull something like this off?
This was enormous. This is something that's going to be a case study for decades. The sheer logistics effort that went into this intel success that was recently realized over the last couple of days to infiltrate the supply lines that fully, to get their devices in there, to have something in there to cause this type of reaction with those devices, and both in the short term with the number of Hezbollah operatives and Iranian operatives that have taken off the battlefield, but more importantly, the deep distrust that is now sown throughout Hezbollah. This is a pretty incredible event.
What would be the strategic benefit of doing an attack like this? What does it say to you?
So it says to me that something bigger is coming. This is largely a one-shot thing. They won't be able to pull something off like this again, not for years, if ever. So to me, this is a precursor of something else big coming. This was either a chance for everyone to off-ramp and save face and call it even and move on. But I think more likely that this is some type of precursor to some type of widening of the conflict to hopefully bring this situation to an end.
And so, just to be clear, do you mean that basically that this is a move by the Israelis to soften up Hezbollah and then in comes a second punch?
It could be. It could definitely be that. This is one of those things right now, they are largely blind and deaf. Their quick reaction force is largely limited because their communications are broken down. And the Israelis might also be looking at the situation thinking that they'll never have a better chance to deeply affect Hezbollah and Iran strategically, with Hamas being largely on the ropes. They might have an eye towards the outcome of the election, some uncertainty there for them and their interests. So they might be looking at the situation now and saying, hey, if we're going to do it, we got to do it now. We got to do it big, and we got to do it in a way where Hezbollah and or Iran won't be able to harm our people in the future.
When an adversary does something like this, in a case that demonstrates basically we know where you are and we can get inside your pockets, does that change the nature of the conflict? In other words, does it excite a response from, in this case, Hezbollah, to kind of throw everything they have at them? I mean, how would you anticipate Hezbollah might respond?
It could be. So they definitely will have to do something. So this is a string of provocations, as Hezbollah would interpret it, from the Israelis, from the assassinations in Lebanon and Iran, as well as the attacks against Hezbollah operatives and Iranian personnel inside of Lebanon. So you have Hezbollah that's looking very weak right now, and there's one thing that you can't have in a terrorist organization, and that's weakness. So they're very uncertain. They're being perceived as very weak. They've got to show the world that they're not weak. So there might be some large reaction from them. At the same time, Iran's ambassador was hit with one of these explosions, and someone might logically ask why the Iranian ambassador had a device to communicate with terrorists. But if the situation continues, Iran will probably also feel a much stronger need to reply to this. So the next couple of days will be very telling, John, and what's going to happen next.
Dr. Charles Faint with the Modern War Institute at West Point. Thank you so much.
Thank you, John.